So first, I just want to say thank you to everybody who commented, who liked, who shot me a DM about my last video. It's really encouraging to get all those messages. You know, I've been doing this kind of work for the past 2 years, where I've been kind of automating tasks in the workplace, and I really love to do it. It's fun for me. You know, I don't know why, but I'm passionate about it. It makes me excited. So today, what I want to talk about is how a strategy I use to manage incident reports. Now, this is something that I think you could use in a lot of different operations for different purposes. But I've been working in security operations for the past 2.5 years straight, and it's what I'm familiar with. And so, what I want to do is I want to show you how I manage incident reports using an incident reports form. So here we have an incident reports form, a mock one, and I'm gonna fill this out. So I want you to imagine we've just gotten a call. We're in the GSOC. We just got a call about an unauthorized access at building 1. Let's say the reporter is Christopher Wallace, and he is the Chief Executive Officer, right? He's the CEO, founder. Description: Wallace reported an unauthorized person entered the Bernal Heights conference room. Let's say entered the secure Bernal Heights conference room. Right. So let's say there's a meeting going on in this Bernal Heights conference room. It's a really important conference room. It's a C-suite meeting. Somebody who shouldn't have access had access. They came and badged in, right? This is a fake incident. So I'm going to hit submit. And basically what's going to happen now is I have a script running in the background. And the script, it creates a Google document that's templated. It shoots out a Slack message into a specified channel. And it, obviously with Google Forms, you know, the data from the Google form is going to get logged into a spreadsheet. So let us check out Slack first. So here's the Slack message you just generated. And as you can see, you're going to see a whole bunch of these other, because I just did like maybe 15 takes with this video. But here's a Slack message that just gets generated. And you can see the date. You see the type of incident, you see the building number, right? Everything that you would want. And this is the format that I created. It's just generic, right? Obviously at your location or whatever type of incident you're dealing with, you may want your own format. And so this just it notifies the stakeholders that need to know right away. And as long as whoever's filling out the form doesn't have any typos, you can feel comfortable to just shoot it out, right? To shoot out that incident, kind of like an Everbridge. And then we're going to come over to our email. Let me hit refresh. And right now here, we have an email, right? And first thing I want you to notice, which you also notice with a Slack message, is that the subject line and also the Slack message, they're both formatted, right? The script does the formatting for you. And I know having sitting in the operator seat, sometimes I've struggled in the past with having to make sure the subject line is correct, double checking that the incident report title is correct, or the naming conventions are all met. And that's time consuming, and it's like another mental layer that you have to deal with that I personally don't want to have to deal with when I'm handling an emergency situation. I want to be able to focus on the incident at hand. So here we get this email with the Google document in it, and I'm going to open this up. And all the data that I put into the form gets thrown into this Google document template, right? I know this incident report template's ugly, right? My goal was just to kind of show you what's possible here, right? Now, this could be customized to fit your template. Any template can kind of, we can throw the data from the form into it. So it's a really great feature. Then we have a spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet's great because with spreadsheets, you can get statistics, right? When the quarter ends, you need to collect all the statistics and to see, how many of what type of incident you had so you can respond better to them, right? Or prevent them moving forward. Let's say you get a bunch of vehicle break-ins, right? Maybe now we need to put an extra guard in the parking lot because we've had, an uptick in vehicle break-ins for the past quarter. So now, another great feature is we get this link, right? I've written a quick little script. It throws in a link to that Google document that gets generated. So when we're looking through our spreadsheet, we can find the incident report that we're looking for. This is also great if you're trying to find an incident report from a year ago or 2 or 3 months ago, you can find it a lot easier using the spreadsheet. So now that we want to look at having statistics, right, I could write a bunch of, count if functions and count functions and get some stats, or I can use Data Studio. And with Data Studio, right, let me just quickly we can go to the edit page really quick. With Data Studio, we can throw in some controls, right? We can throw in these widgets, these charts, this table. We can throw all these things in, right, and create a custom dashboard with statistics on it. So if I go back to the view page, right, these controls, right, I can select what time period I want to view statistics for. So let's go from January 1st to February 28th and select apply. Right, so now I've got all the stats from that time period up. Okay, and here I can sort them by date, right? I can switch the sort up, and if I want to refresh, I can click this refresh data button, and the data in the Data Studio will refresh, right? Including the incident that was just written today. I can also filter them out by location, right? So if I want to focus only on building 1 and category of incident, I can do that. And also, because I've thrown in that link into the spreadsheet, the data for the links to those incident reports gets imported into Data Studio. And now I can open up, and this is the document that I just created earlier. So that's what I got to share with you guys for today. I hope it's beneficial. I hope it maybe provides some inspiration on what's possible just using Workspace and Slack. I think this is a great technique for those operations that don't have a big budget, right? You don't have incident report tracking software, and you kind of have to use what you have laying around. Great for like a startup, but I think, once you do have the budget, I'm not really familiar with all the benefits of having, a fully robust incident report tracking software, but that's probably the way to go. So thanks again for watching this. There's going to be more to come. I'm looking forward to making more videos moving forward. It's a lot of fun for me. So hopefully, you never know what the future holds. I may be talking to my future coworkers, maybe talking to future clients. Let's see what happens. Let me go ahead and stop this, and thank you for your time.